The time has come in my series on the greatest sci-fi shows of all time to talk about Babylon 5. Now, Babylon 5 has some really rabid devotees, and though it never achieved the kind of penetration to mass cultural consciousness as some other 90s genre stuff did, like The X-Files or Buffy, it has been very influential. Now, B5 is the brainchild of J. Michael Straczynski, who has an illustrious career in comics and comic writing. And the show really innovated, based on his vision, a formula for hybrid, episodic slash long form storytelling that has really become standard in genre TV now. A lot of people think that Deep Space Nine is the best Star Trek because of its multi-season arc for the Dominion War. And that's basically something, along with quite possibly everything else, that DS9 stole or borrowed from Babylon 5. So the show, explores a lot of rich thematic territory, especially the politics and ethics of war, particularly civil war, and it features some standout characters and some solid performances along the way. So, are we there? Is this it? Is this the greatest science fiction show of all time? Well, listen, the B5 Army are going to be upset with me. But no, sorry guys, no. Listen, there's some great stuff in Babylon 5 for sure, but there's also a lot of cheese. So much cheese. Listen, whatever you call it, corniness, lack of verisimilitude, but, cheese is cheese. And there is a preponderance of cheese in this show. And, I don't just mean the set designs or the kind of crappy 90s CGI spaceships. I mean in the story. Baked into the core, there's some stupid crap. And I tried to find a clip of the character saying this because they said this a couple of times, but I just couldn't find it. But there's a whole major element of the backstory that a genocidal war against humanity was called off because the antagonists discovered that humans shared Minbari souls. What does that even mean? And don't get me started on or this guy. Again, don't get me wrong. There's great stuff in this series. The Jakar Londo stuff is really good, including Jakar's makeup and not Londo's hair. But while there's a lot to recommend B5 for, nothing with this much Limburger in it can possibly be the greatest sci-fi show of all time.